What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mr. Pizza here. Welcome to week 3 of our WWE 2K25 Universe mode with Monday Night Raw. Kicking off the show, we have Drew McIntyre taking on Seth Rollins. Alright, this matchup is underway here. Drew McIntyre getting a huge win last week over Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins got a pretty big win last week as well. Seth Rollins straight away with a ripcord knee strike right there. And now Seth Rollins, big knee drop right into the cheekbone of Drew McIntyre, and there's a springboard moonsault off the second rope. And Seth Rollins, he understands it. People like Drew McIntyre, you gotta pressure them early doors here. That's just how things work. And Seth Rollins with an Irish whip. What's he gonna look for here? Oh, nice. Bringing McIntyre down. Big kick right to the chest. And Drew McIntyre, I mean, he hasn't really been able to get out of the gates none too well here. Not at all. And now Seth Rollins to the second rope. Calling McIntyre up. He's staying on offense. Credit to Seth Rollins, or credit's due. Leaps to the top rope. Big crossbody. And now into the cover. Here we go. There's one. And that is two. And a kick out there. And Drew McIntyre is yet to land a shot in this matchup as he rolls through. Rollins ducks the clothesline. McIntyre ducks the grab. Finally gets a shot of his own in. And there's a back suplex right there. And Drew McIntyre finally shutting the match down to his pace as he just beels Rollins across the ring right there. And now, what is McIntyre going to look for here? He's got the wrist clutch and stomping away on the chest of Seth Rollins. And this is not what Rollins wanted. Drew McIntyre gaining control of this matchup. And oh, Seth Rollins kick to the head and fights back, kick to the gut. And now he's got a lock in. What is Seth Rollins going to look for here? Big forearm shot to the back of the neck. But Drew McIntyre is straight back up and into a quick roll up here. One. That's only a 1 count there as Seth Rollins kicks out. And now McIntyre calling to the crowd right here. He's got the wrist clutched again and is just unloading with stomps to the chest. And Drew McIntyre now, he could be calling for an early Claymore here. That's 3, 2, 1, and there's a... Oh, Seth Rollins manages to avoid the Claymore kick. It could have been over just as soon as it started. And now McIntyre with a body slam, calling Seth Rollins to his feet. Now, what could Drew McIntyre be looking for here? He's got Rollins up right here. Now, hoisting him onto the shoulder, snake eyes across the top rope. And now, into a cover here. 1, 2, and Seth Rollins with a kick out. And now, what is McIntyre going to look for here? And McIntyre didn't work because Seth Rollins manages to get a dragon screw leg whip right there as he's fighting back. And now there's a kick to the gut. Rollins, and there it is. Pedigree on the Drew McIntyre. And could this be it? 1, 2, and Drew McIntyre manages to kick out. And now what is Rollins going to look for here? Not going to work as well. Wait a minute. Catches him with a kick to the gut. Seth, there it is. Curb stomp connects. And in to the cover. Is that going to be it? 1, 2. And McIntyre manages to kick out. I mean, Seth Rollins has gained insane control right here. Looking for a forearm shot right there. Didn't work. McIntyre clotheslines him into the corner. And now unloading with stomps to the chest there as Rollins manages to fight out of the corner. And McIntyre ducks a shot. Big neck breaker there from Drew. And now calling Seth to his feet yet again. What could he be looking for here? Unloading with shots now. No, Rollins fighting back right now. Rollins got a kick to the gut again. And there it is. Curb stomp again. And McIntyre not close enough to the ropes. There's 1. There's 2. And that is 3. And I mean, Drew McIntyre grabbed the ropes. Referee didn't see it. And what's this? Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes now coming in and attacking both McIntyre and Rollins. Man, what is Cody Rhodes doing? Man, Cody Rhodes honestly pulling out the heelish tactics here tonight, it seems. I mean, I guess Cody Rhodes just wants to be taken seriously here. I don't think he was none too happy about losing to McIntyre last week. Next matchup here, we have the Judgment Day versus the Creed Brothers. Who's going to pick up the win here? And Judgment Day pick up the win. We got Gunther and CM Punk here. Who's going to pick up the win here? And CM Punk wins the match against Gunther. Nice stuff right there. Now we got Priest and Orton facing off yet again, and Randy Orton picks up the victory. And here we have our main event is going to be LA Knight taking on The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And this matchup here is underway. Got LA Knight squaring up against The Fiend right now. It's going to be very interesting here to see how LA Knight fares against somebody like Bray Wyatt here. And I mean, LA Knight so far with a little bit of a strike, trying to overpower The Fiend right now. Gets him into the corner. And now, what is LA Knight going to do here? Shoving Bray into the turnbuckle and a nice German suplex. So far, LA Knight's managing to keep the advantage right here. Drops the knee right into the head there. But you got to think, Bray doesn't seem to feel pain too much of the time when he's The Fiend, you know. That's just kind of something you have to kind of remember. Trying to keep The Fiend down is no easy task whatsoever. And Bray manages to get a shot right to the midsection right there. These two locking up again. I mean, you know, Bray isn't exactly a technical wrestler as of sorts. And LA Knight trying to get a big boot right there. Didn't work. And there's a Fez press right there. And LA Knight is taking an absolute beating right now. And now Bray's going to turn him over. What could he be looking for here? Just rubbing his face right into the canvas. Big elbow drop right into the shoulder blades. And now bringing him up in a big axe handle shot right into the upper back. Stomp. And now LA Knight's taking a lot of damage here. So he's just getting his head drilled straight into the mat. And, oh, looking for a senton off the second rope. He didn't get it. LA Knight trying to capitalize, trying to get the advantage, but to no avail. And Bray with a shot right into the leg right there. And now calling LA Knight to his feet. What could he be looking for here? Big throat thrust right there. And a suplex connects right now. And LA Knight is not in a good, he's not in a good way right now. And the referee was a little out of position there. And LA Knight, trying to just use his speed advantage, not working. Big friggin' side suplex right there. And LA Knight, man, I mean, he's really taking the overall beating right now. And now, what is Bray gonna look for here? I mean, Bray isn't gonna just completely, he's not gonna let up on you. I mean, once he's on offense, it's really hard to slow him down. And now, alright, and Bray throwing him to the outside again, perhaps? No, gonna bring LA Knight in the hard way, and oh, what an axe handle shot right there. Big elbow drop right there across the chest. And now, ooh, and LA Knight managing to roll out of the way. And LA Knight, well, springboard drop kick right there. Ooh, that was a nasty landing for both, but LA Knight, I mean, he tried to get the upper hand, but the Fiend just recovers too quickly, and LA Knight again trying to fight back. Got an elbow right there. Unloading with chops and punches now, but Bray just blocks it and hits his sister, Abigail. LA Knight trying his absolute hardest to fight back, and that is 3, and I mean, LA Knight, I mean, wow. I mean, it was a valiant effort by LA Knight, but it didn't seem to work too well, and it was a valiant, like we said, valiant effort, but the Fiend picks up the victory here. It was good stuff here. And I mean, it looks like the referee might be calling in something here. I mean, I don't know. It looks like LA Knight, I mean, ooh, I don't know, man. It looks like the Fiend might be hurting a little bit. I mean, I think that drop kick from LA Knight, just the way they landed, man, I think it might have done some serious damage. But regardless, that was the 3rd episode of Monday Night Raw in our Universe Mode series, and I'll catch you all on PWS Week 3.